Hello everybody. I'm a minute or two late. I've been preparing for this all morning and I've been sitting here twiddling my thumbs going, come on 12 o'clock. As soon as 12 o'clock comes round it all goes a little bit kaput. But hello and welcome to the Facebook Live that I said that I would do today. Today is Wednesday the 13th of February, so day before Valentine's Day. And I'm here to share a little bit of love and share a little bit of crafting with you today. But I've got some new gadgets, so I have to play with them for a minute, just so you can see my progress. So, look at that! How cool is that? Welcome to the show! Oh, little things, little minds, as they say. Let's get rid of that. So, yeah, so today I am here to share a little bit about what is going on. We have some new celebration releases coming on Friday. I was going to say tomorrow then, I'm wishing the week away. Coming to you on Friday, and I'm going to share those with you. And I'll share more of them with you on the Facebook Live next Wednesday, because this is going to be a regular thing. So let's go over some of that first, and then I'm actually going to go through two kits with you. One that I said, Incredible You, and I've just realised that I've not got something out. That's fine, I can go and get it. Best laid plans and all that. So let's start by showing you, and I've still got my cough, so I'm really sorry if I cough through this. I'll do my very best not to, and I have some water. So let's go down to here. Hello. So, from the 15th of February until the 31st of March, we have some new celebration releases. Now, first of all, for those of you who don't know me, I could introduce myself, I suppose. My name's Natalie O'Shea, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, which means that everything that I use is made by a company called Stampin' Up. And I love it. We're like Avon reps in that you can't go into sort of Hobbycraft or somewhere like that and buy Stampin' Up products. You can only buy it through a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So me. So if there's anything you like here, then get in contact with me. And you can do that by email. If you're watching on the replay, I'll put all the links in afterwards. So you can email me, message me, go to my website, whatever. Oh look, I could even sit there and go, ta-da! Oh, I say, this is, just bear with me, but there we go. So if anything you see that you might fancy, you can go and look at www.natalieoshea.stampinup.net and you can shop there. But, so for those of you who aren't familiar, Stampin' Up has a promotion that goes on all the way from January. Oh, I just thought I need to do something. There we go. I couldn't see comments. Not that I know if there's been... Oh, yeah, there is. Hello. Hi, Paula. Don't worry. And Jill's still in the hospital. Come on, Jill. Have you had your op yet? So are you recovering or are you still just waiting to go in for it? Let me know. But, so, Celebration is this catalogue here. And what Celebration is all about, there's a couple of parts to it. But the main part is, if you spend £45 or more, then you can get some stuff for free. Which is good, isn't it? It's all good to have stuff for free. Right, let's get rid of that. So as it's at the moment in time, right now, right this second, if you shop from me today, then you can spend £45 and you can get this cupcake set here for free. These ribbons have sold out, so you can't have those. You could have these wooden butterfly elements. You can have this paper, which is beautiful. You can have By the Bay, Home to Roost, both stamp sets, some foil papers, So Hoppy Together, frogs, a part of my story, lovely lattice stamp sets there as well. And today I'm going to be showing you this Precious Parcel card kit, because I love a card kit. So what's not to love about this? I'm going to run through that quickly with you in a second and I can show you how to make it up. It's so easy, but beautiful, beautiful vintage cards. And then if you spend £90 or more, then you've got a set of framelits here that are dies that cut out some stamps in our spring summer catalogue. And you've got this beautiful lasting lily stamp set as well. So again, both those two items free with a £90 order or more. And it's for every £45. So if you spend £90, you don't have to pick that one or that one. You can pick two of the £45 ones as well. But As some things are running out, and you may have already picked up what you want for free. Oh, I'm wiggly wobbly. There we go. For free. What we're doing is releasing even more freebies. So I'm going to show you here, and in fact, I'm going to show you on a screen because you might not see it so clearly. So here we are. So from the 15th of February to the 31st of March, we've already got. I mean, look at these beautiful samples. Anyway, look at those. How cool are they? I love them already. I'm already in love with these. And in fact, mine only arrived yesterday and I haven't even had time to play yet. In fact, I've only just opened the paper so you can see it. So there we go. And so what have we got here? So some more beautiful samples. So this is a stamp set here called All Adorned. And it does look a little bit odd to start with, but it's actually been made to go with our Stamparatus stamping tool. So you can see, oh, I'm pointing these things out. You can't see me pointing them out. Can you see if I wiggle down here? There we go. So this card down the, oh, I keep pointing again. This card down the bottom here, this blue card, is made, these are made using the hinge. Hopefully you can still, well, hopefully I've got rid of that, it's only the husband. Always when you go Facebook Live, you're going to, of course, go, let's get rid of that as well. So anyway, where was I? So this blue card here is made using our Stamparatus tool, or Stamparatus tool, and it is using the hinge technique. So where you're moving the stamp down on the hinges, as you can see here, you pull out the plate and you move it down one. You pull out the plate and you move down one. And it's just, look at that, how gorgeous that is. Then you've also got this stamp here, which is meant as a corner stamp, but don't feel that you have to use it as a corner stamp. 2 back to back, or even 4 the other way round, make a beautiful kind of background there as well. And you can just add some pattern to some die cuts as well that you can see there. So this set looks really good, and you are pretty much the best ever. I love that. And I miss you. And then going down, now this you can't really see too well, but this is an embossing folder, a country, small name, Country Floral Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. That's a long old name, isn't it? Now it is an embossing folder, so it leaves the pattern here on the plain card, but you can do it on white and you can colour these flowers in as well to highlight it. There's lots you can do, and in fact that's what I'm going to be using. That's what I'm going to be using next Wednesday in my video, is this embossing folder, because I've fallen in love with it. And then along here, look at this. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful cards. And as the names suggest, look at that. So this is a stamp set and paper bundle called Painted Seasons Bundle. So the embossing folder and the All Adorned stamp set up there are both free with a £45 order. So £45 and that stamp set's free, £45 and the embossing folder is free. But this is a bundle, this is a £90 bundle, so spend £90 and get this for free. Look at those beautiful images. They're hand painted, they're part of our distinctive range of stamps, which means that just one inking from one stamp pad gives a variety of shades of the same colour. They're just beautiful. I mean, look at these. And this paper as well. I'm going to show you this close up in a minute because I don't think that does it justice either. So there we go, and then all the previously released ones as well, so we don't need to see that. So that was just me going through that little brochure there, but let's see them in real life, shall we? Nothing better than seeing them in real life. So we have the All Adorned stamp set there. Hang on, I'm saying there, you can't see that for love nor money. Can you? So I've got some new software that I'm playing with. How about if I go back to me? Oh, there's me. Oh, I'm wondering if my phone has done something because I got a phone call. The screen's frozen. Yes. Oh no, what do I do now? No, it's not you. It's not you. Bear with me, caller. I'm just having a play with something so that my screen down here has frozen because I've got a phone call. That'll teach me to turn my notifications off and go into airplane mode. So bear with me. I might just have to. What if I can do that? Do that. I might take that off. Hold on. Oh yeah, look, it has. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, look at you, just got full breastage there. So if I do this, come on. Come on, please. Oh, don't. Oh, you're being annoying. Oh, it was all going so well, wasn't it? That'll teach me. Come on. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh no, it's not. Come. That's annoying. I can't. I might have to do it another way. Let's do that and go. 1, 2. Dot. Oh no, it's not a dot. Dot. Do that? Oh, might be back again. Back in the room. Are we back in the room? Come on. Oh, so much for me going all posh, eh? Note to self. Tell husband. No telephoning. Wednesdays at 12 o'clock in the future. This isn't going to work. This is not going to be good. I might have to go off and come back on again, which I don't want to do. It was all going so well, wasn't it? It was all going so well, and now it's all going so wrong. It's not having any of it. Talk amongst yourselves. I won't be long. I might have to. Oh! Okay, hold on. We might be there. Let's go up there. Don't know quite what happened there. All a learning curve. All a learning curve. Right, I think we're back. I think we are back. There we go. Can you see? Yes, you can. Right, I think we're there. Oh, talk about on the spot. Okay, so what have we got? So here's the All Adorned stamp set, as we saw it there. It's a photopolymer stamp set, which means that you can see through it, well, which makes it easier for stamping. Let's go on to, look at this. So I'm going to show you that. Oh, do I keep going in and out? So you can, I can try this, in fact I might go, look how beautiful that is. Look at all the design and detail on that. I'm trying to work out where my camera is, there we go. Look how beautiful. I'd show you the embossing folder, but it would just look like an embossing folder and you won't really see the pattern. Whereas, oh no, put it that way, you can see the pattern on there. But beautiful, beautiful, but as I say, I'm going to be using that next Wednesday. So that's the embossing folder. And then you've got this beautiful bundle. So that's the Painted Seasons stamp set. Now this is a cling mount stamp set, which means that it's a red rubber stamp. So not photopolymer and see-through like the other one, but a cling stamp set there, which will cling to your acrylic blocks that you should already have if you're a keen stamper. If not, I can help you with that. But how beautiful is that? So no sentiments in this set, but just some gorgeous, gorgeous imagery. And of course it goes with this set of beautiful papers here. So look at this. How cute is this? Cute, cute mushrooms. So you get 12 sheets of pattern paper. There's 4 different designs and you get 3 sheets of each. And as with all Stampin' Up papers, a little bit busy on one side, but if you don't like the busy, you can turn it over and you've got a more subtle pattern. Now, if you're kind of looking at this going, oh, that's not printed right, it's got a faded, shaded effect, that's exactly how it should be. So that's how it's supposed to be. It's all kind of hand painted, and you've got this beautiful set here. And then look at this, it's my favourite. It's my favourite because it's blue and green, of course. So look at those beautiful succulents. Beautiful, beautiful. And then again, a coordinating bit on the other side with, again, that shaded, faded pattern. I love that. Love that. I'm going to be playing with that. Look how beautiful this, it's all beautiful. What am I saying? It's all beautiful. But look at that burst of colour as we are weeding our way out of winter. I've got a little bit of blue sky out there and a little bit of sunshine out there, but that's that set. And yum, yum, again, the faded, shaded look on there. But look, they just go together. That on a card, yum. And then finally, pine cones. Now, pine cones don't have to be Christmas, but it does kind of lend itself to Christmas. So if you were one of the people who said that you wanted to get ahead of your Christmas cards this year, then there we go. Here's some paper to get you in the mood, and obviously the stamp set as well. And look at that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this pool party, there's pool party in these branches as well. So again, you know, just look at that for a card. Just like that. Put a pine cone in there. Yum, yum, yum. So in fact, show you those cards again. Look, let me just move that down. If I can find them, there they are. Let's move you back. There. There we go. Oh. Don't tell me that's frozen as well. It's not going well, is it, today? Come on. Nope. That's not doing that either. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, turned you off. Are you all? I think that obviously just cut everything out. So that's a big thing, isn't it? I must. Let's have me back. Must remember to turn my phone off. So that doesn't happen again. Are we back in the room? I think we're back in the room. Oh, no, I've just got rid of it. Right, where are you? There you are. Oh, I say, look, you try and get all posh and it doesn't become me, obviously. Right, so there, look at those beautiful cards there. All, I'm pointing to it again and you can't see me again. Beautiful cards that are there for all seasons. Sorry, I'm reading the comments and I'm being distracted. But look at those. So card, there's the pine cone cards as well there. Love them. Love, 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 love them. So back to me. Right. So they are, so all of those are free with a £45 order or £90 order from Friday. And as I say, join me next Wednesday at midday when I'll have all this sorted a little bit more and I'll have my phone off. And yeah, I'll be playing with those. So I'm going to move those out of the way, put them there out of my way for the moment. Oh, what's that? So going back, let's go back to what I said was this here. So this Precious Parcel card kit. Now I love a kit. If anyone knows me, know I love a kit. I'm a very busy woman and I'm sure you are too. And sometimes you want to be a little bit creative, but you don't want to sit down and think start from scratch, and you don't want to sit and design a card. Not always, but sometimes you're in a rush and you want to do, you want to make something, or you want to make something quickly, or just put a little note in with something. And so I'm going to show you this kit here. So Precious Parcel card kit. So when it comes, it comes like that, and in it you get your card kit instructions, and for us the English is there. You've just got a little bit to read. It's got some very easy steps, a couple of tips. It also tells you the coordinating colours for this kit are crushed curry, early espresso, grapefruit grove, lovely lipstick, mossy meadow, pool party, soft sea foam and whisper white. And then you've also got some instructions here as well. So what do you get in the kit? You get 8 cards. Oh, get all sorts here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of the dark green and 4 of the light green. These are your card bases. You get some funky envelopes, which are there. Look at those. I love it. All very vintage. You get a bit of cardboard, which we don't want. We can get rid of that. You also have some inserts here. So again, you have 4 of 2 different designs. Those round there. In fact, let's just do it like that, then you can see them. Look how beautiful they are. And they're actually the right size to stick a gift card. If you wanted to stick a gift card in here, so people pulled it out, then that works as well. But for each of those designs, you've got sentiments. So these are in English, French and German. So if you know anybody French or German and you want to send them a card in their own language, then you get those as well. So 2 sheets. So you've got sending a note, sending wishes, sending love, sending thoughts. And you've got the same again on there, but again, you've got the French and the German as well. You've got some little cute postage stamp die cuts, some gold corners, some paper clips, and some twine. So I'm going to put all that aside and show you that these are the finished cards. How cute are they? Super cute. And they do open like that, like a normal card, but you've also got to pull out there. And that's when I said you could stick a gift card here and then look at that. Beautiful. Love them, love a vintage feel. So I'm just going to go through one quickly because they are super, super quick. Let's put those there. Super, super quick to make. So I've picked one of these out. So I'm a bit of a tweezer girl, so you'll see me with my tweezers. So there's 2 little holes there. You just pop the holes out of the die cut, if you can. There we go. You take about 12 inches of the thread and just thread that from the back through those 2 holes. It's just to keep your bow in place. Are you going to go through? You are going to go through. Ooh, nearly. There we go. And so tie a bow. So I tied bows like this, like I do school shoes. So just one, wrap it round and pull. And you may not like the look of that. You might think, oh, I don't want it that big. So just have a twiddle, pull these to make them smaller. There we go, and you can manipulate that however you want to. And then use some scissors to trim off any excess that you've got there. Just making sure you can still see me. Making sure I've still got the right camera on. Oh dear. Let's get rid of that. So there we go. When you turn that over, but I might just move those out of the way a little bit. So when you turn it over, you've got this. This is the side of the card for you to write in. And look, these are already got adhesive strips on them. So you just need to pull that off. Just double-sided tape. It's not, I was about to say it's not too hard to get off this, but there we go. And you're going to just fold that over on itself. There we go. And put your finger there. Now when you fold this, it could go a little bit off, so just make sure before you commit to the final fold you've got corners met up, and then just use your finger or a bone folder to make that a really sharp fold, and just that little piece there as well. And there we go, there we have our base card. So what comes next? What comes next is picking a sentiment, and there we go, and just sticking that underneath the piece that goes through. Now it's up to you, you can either put it right up against the line there or you can leave a little space, but try and make sure that you centralise it. You can line that bit up there with the middle of the holes. That works. Got my envelope at the ready. So I am, oh, I've missed a bit. Hold on. There we go. I missed my insert. So there's our insert, and I like that with that. Oh, let's say where's my paper clip? There it is. And it's up to you. You could, I mean, you could put this on with a dimensional. You could sit there and put it wherever you like. Really, it's just a kind of a collagey, vintagey little bit of something extra, and you can poke that. Oh, there we go. Poke that in there. It's up to you how far down you want to do it. You can have it poking out like that. You can have it popped right down there, and then you've got a couple of gold, I was going to say silver, they're not silver, they're gold corners. Now this has an embossed edge going round. I think you can see that. There we go. So I'm going to put this in the corner there. So there's one corner. Just again, make it look good. Can't miss a bit of bling, and that's it. Now, how quick was that? I didn't time myself, but it was only a couple of minutes, and yeah, look at that. I think just super, wrong way, super cute, and really easy. And so 8 cards that you get for free in the kit with your £45 order. You get it for free. So there we go. I love that kit, but I love any kit, to be fair. Vintage isn't really my style. I'm a bit of a contemporary girl at heart, but how easy does that make it to make a vintage card? And if you are one of those people that like to ink everything within an inch of your life, knock your socks off. You could go round that with a sponge dauber, around the edges, or the ink pad direct to the paper. Up to you. I can't. That gives me a little bit of a but yeah. Up to you. You can tweak them however you want to, obviously. So we're on to another kit now, and I might just, well, I'm going to change the screen and then I'll have a slurp of water. So let's show you this kit. There we go. Now I can take a drink of water because you can't see me. Okay, so this is a kit that's in our spring summer catalogue. It's a project kit, and this is when I said I haven't got my ink pads or my stamp set, so I'll go and choose one of those in a moment. But here is the kit for you. So Incredible Like You project kit. So it doesn't come with a stamp set. What it does come with, I was going to say, I knew I had something here. So it comes like this, and look at this. So part of the kit is this fabulous decorated box to keep all your supplies in, to keep the cards once you've made them. You can make the cards and give this whole thing away as a gift, or you can keep it just to keep the bits together like I have. So in here you have all your envelopes, these plain white ones these times. You have base cards. So some of these have been used and some of them are out, so I can show you these. So 2 of the plain green. Look at that, how beautiful that is. And that one and that one. So they are already done for you, and you get those in your kit. You then get these die cut sheets as well, and you'll see which one goes with what in a minute. But look at those, beautiful wreath there. In fact, if I do that, you're not going to see them, are you? You've got this sort of trellis die cut. You've got those wheels, and you've got, oh, they are that way, those as well. And then I've kind of put everything in an envelope because I've popped out a lot of the bits, but you've got everything in there, from die cut flowers to glimmer card banners, to your sentiment frame die cuts, to these bits, to a piece of green of the glimmer card all there. So I pop it all in there so I don't lose anything really. So let's get rid of those. And I'm going to make each of those cards with you. So let me show you the cards as they are. So look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. More beautiful, beautiful. And more beautiful, beautifuls. So we're going to make all of these today. So I know I've been going half an hour already, but this is super, super quick. Well, it's super quick once I go and get my ink pads and that I'm going to use. But we can do a lot of it without that, because that is one of the last bits to do. So I can't remember which order I just did those in. So let's do this card first. So the kit also comes with rhinestones, glue dots and dimensionals. So the only thing that you really need is obviously an ink and stamp for your sentiments and some normal sort of glue, whatever glue you use, whether it's a tape dispenser or a Tombow multi-purpose, which is what I'll be using. Everything else is there for you, so don't have to think too much, which is always good. Don't like to think too much. So what we do to start with, you get your piece of green glimmer card there, that die cut, and that is for your sentiment. So let's go. This is where I find out the glues don't work. I did wonder whether that had any in. Right, I know this one has. There we go. So I just used the Tombow multi-purpose adhesive on there. And stick that to make sure the card goes the right way, that you're not sending it to a left-hander or an Australian. And put that in the middle. And I've got a little bit of wiggle room, not much time, but to make sure that those are equal, that it's straight. Happy with that. Okay, and then I've got this die cut here, which is going to go across the top. So a lot of people do find that there's an issue with sticking things to glimmer paper. And yes, it can be difficult, but there are two suggestions for that. One is this Tombow. So you can use the Tombow and you can just hold it, but you do have to hold it in place for quite a little while. But my kind of go-to for everything is I'm actually going to stick dimensionals. So these are just dimensional foam pads. And I tend to use these because they tend to stick to glimmer paper. No problem at all. So let's get rid of those. And then we might even put one in the middle as well, just to support it. Right, and tweezers. So again, decide which way you want them. They are slightly different actually. Ooh, I'm going to put it the opposite way to what I did that one. So again, tweezers. And again, if you gently place this and don't push down, you can have a quick look at it and go, am I happy with that? Do I want it over a little bit? I think I want that bit over a little bit. And then when you're happy, then push that down. And we are good to go. Look, I'm starting to get glitter everywhere, which is never a bad thing. And then a bit of glue in the centre for this die cut here. That we're just going to place like that. Then we have our sentiment. So this is where I said, all right, let's go and get some sentiments and some inks. So I know this is a lovely lipstick and Nude Bay, I'm going to go. So bear with me. Nude Bay, a lovely lipstick. And ink super. What else shall I have though? There we go. Oh. I like sentiments on here. So, I'm back. Okay, so this is the stamp set that actually goes with the kit. It's called Incredible Like You, like the project kit. And you can see there, the flower here is the same as one of the cards and lots of bits there as well. So it's up to you. So you can add more to these as well. So if you wanted to stamp over the corners of here and things like that, knock yourself out. You know, the kit is there for you to either follow to a T if you want to, or you can mix things up and use them however you want to. But it's a photopolymer stamp set, so you can see through that. But I've also just brought over Butterfly Gala. So this is a photopolymer stamp set as well, already well used, because I thought I might just change the sentiments up. So what shall I have for this? I think I might have the thank you very much. Is that going to fit on there? Oh, look at that. Pretty perfect if I say so myself. So let's get a block and make sure that's stuck on. You can see I'm not the greatest at cleaning my stamps and blocks. Don't tell anyone. So we'll go for the lovely lipstick, which is there. And again, a couple of taps, gentle taps. I'm not sitting there pushing it so hard the ink goes all the way up the stamp and all the way up the block and like I'm trying to get through the table. Just gentle tap, tap, tap. And you can see whether the colour's all on there or not. Now I tend to use my grid paper to make sure that my die cuts are straight. And then between that, hopefully, oh, you know it's not going to be straight, but I'm going to do the best that I can on camera. There we go. Stamper Artist is always good to use if you do have problems not getting that coming out like that. Then a Stamper Artist you'd be able to stamp multiple times just in case. But I like that. It's very nice. So a couple more of the dimensionals. Gotta love a dimensional. Now just bear in mind that if you're in the UK, I think it is the same worldwide, but definitely in the UK, the thicker you make your card, you start going from a normal postage cost to a large letter cost because of the thickness of it. So just bear that in mind when you're adding dimensions to everything. And there we go, like that there. So you've got some of this twine that goes with this, and it's pretty good at being straightened. You can straighten it by wetting your fingers and running that along, ironing an iron, curling tongs, straightening irons, whatever works for you, you can do. And so that is just a tiny bow. So I do my bows like this, not like a school shoelace. I don't know if you can see this, how good this is going to be. I don't think I can do it under pressure. Come on, under pressure. Right, 1 bunny ear, 2 bunny ear, 1 in each hand. Oh goodness me, like more fingers and thumbs today. And then tie a knot in it. Oh look, there we go, that's a start. So again, with everything, just pull those ones and it makes the hoops smaller. So we've got a nice small, and then tighten it by pulling the hoops again. And it's up to you how big or how small you want that, but I think that's gonna do for me. If you're wondering why these scissors are so sharp, they are great scissors. Yes, I do sell them. But also I only use these scissors for ribbon. As soon as you start cutting paper with scissors, they start blunting down, and then it becomes difficult to do ribbons. So let's have a look at this. So let's get rid of that. So that's the bit of paper that covers the glue dot. So a glue dot for my ribbon. Always take the embellishment to the glue dot, and you can see there. Oh, hello. There you go, got a glue dot on. And you know what, I might change it slightly. That's what I did say, I might change it up a little bit. So I'll put my bow there. Look at me, I'm getting smaller and smaller in what I'm crafting, as per usual. So then we're going to put, now, rhinestones always need to be in odd numbers, so 3s or 5s. Oh, it's a bit harsh. So I'm going to put 1 there. So I'm going to do 3. I'm going to put 1 there. Oh, hello. There we go. And 1 there. And I try to kind of do it in a triangle as well, so that the eye is drawn to a triangle. But there we go. So that's the first card done. So not too bad there. So again, you can just use whichever sentiments you want. So let's move those to one side now. Next next card. Oh. Now the only thing with these is I do have a bit of a phobia with all this twine and things like that. And for those that know me, know that linen thread and the sort of metallic threads, I really struggle with. And I'm going to say I really struggle with this as well, but we're going to be brave and just do it. So for this card, it's this background here. Now you can tell, so when you put that over, it needs to be over the pattern. So you can see there, that's not right. And you can see there that that's not right. So just play with it. Look, that's right. It's over every single circle. So let's stick that on first. So I tend to pick out some of the wider pieces of the die cuts and just put a little bit of glue on those slightly wider parts that we can get away with there. Don't need loads. That'll do, I think. Just don't get your fingers in it because you get gluey fingers. And then just place that over. Again, remember you have a little bit of wiggle room. Oh, but not too much. But you know what I have just realised? There we go. It's all right at that stage. Whilst you get to that stage, it's whew. But there we go. So then, and let's change this one up a bit. So in fact, I'm going to do it this way, and I'm going to put that in the middle, I think, this time. So a couple of dimensionals. Where have you gone? There you are. Yeah, no, I thanks, Layla. I did kind of wonder. Oh, yeah, no, I'm doing the right thing there. Oh, oh, look, it's gone right through. I've got double bits on there. I did wonder whether, because I could see me going in and out a little bit, but well, at least you can hear me. I'll just keep talking, and you'll come back to me at some stage. So there we go. Do I do that, or do I want to go? Do I want to go middle, or do I want to go down there? No, I think I'm gonna go middle, middle-ish. There we go. And then I've got to try and remember how I did this now. So I'm going to stamp this first. So what shall I have this time? I might go with the Incredible You stamp set actually, and go for the I Just Adore You. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow after all. So put that there. Again, I'm lining this up on my grid paper to make sure it's straight. Then I can line my block up as well. Can't really line a circle up. There, we can kind of do that. You see in the top of my head? La, la, la. So lovely lipstick again. It doesn't, just because there's no lovely lipstick on here at all, doesn't make this look odd. Right. You can tell I'm all a bit apprehensive here. It's like, oh. So I'm going to go that there. That's about the middle. And I'm going to stick that on. Ooh. There we go. Now, how did I do this? I'm trying to remember how I did this. Oh, I have a real, let's say, a real phobia about this. Now, I do know that, where's mine now? That by putting dimensionals on first and then using that, it's as random as you want to make it. I'm not very random. That's what I think my problem is. Should I just wiggle that? No, that's right. Oh, I did wiggle it. So make sure that glue's stuck first. But, so it's up to you. So start by putting your thread on this dimensional. Now you can see the circle there, and we want to go outside the circle. So it's kind of up to you how big. I just end up with it looking not random at all. But maybe if you struggle as well with this, then maybe this will help you a little bit as well. But just using those, it's thicker twine as well, which makes it a little bit easier. And I think I might just leave it there because I'm scared doing any more. And do we like this? Oh, that's not too bad, look. Phew. So a couple more dimensionals in the middle, which is what's going to glue that on. You will use some of the glue from the other dimensionals, will work as well to hold it on. So it's up to you. You can try and make it look a little bit less random, like I did here. Or you can try and make it perfect and it goes round like that. Entirely up to you, and you can kind of play with these a little bit as well if you want to mould them a little bit. But there we go, so that's two different versions of that card there as well. So they're lovely. People say lovely cards. I wish I made them. I didn't make them. I can't really take take the compliments for them, but they are lovely cards. So look at this. How beautiful is this? And again, look, ready? Ta-da! How beautiful is that? I love that. Love it, love it, love it. And look, you've got a great big bit to put glue on as well. So another die cut. Put a couple of tiny little blobs along there. Not much. Just perhaps on there, on the big bits, basically. There we go, that'll do. You only need a little bit of Tombow anyway with this. Right, so again, I'm putting it over the pattern, but I'm also making sure that I've got an even border going around that edge as well. So I think that works. And in fact, what I tend to do, if the die cut is all a little bit fiddly, I turn it over and do it like that rather than keep catching my fingers. Look at that, I just love that. What's not to love? Hi. I just thought I would pop back on here again. I was having a few problems and still, oh, there goes the cat. I was about to say I've got a cat joining me this time. That was Ernie, but he's had enough now. So I thought I would just pop back on so that I can finish off what I started earlier. And so I shouldn't be too much longer at all. Just as with anything, you know, you try and do something and things go wrong. So my internet went down. So my internet rarely goes down, but of course it had to go down then. And I'm trying to now start my laptop up, and now my laptop's not installing. I think it's just one of those days. But we do seem to have internet back at the moment. So I just thought, well, let's jump on here quickly and just have a quick go at finishing this off. So at least I can knit the two together and stick them as one on YouTube. So, let me just put that up a little bit. There we go. No, my laptop, now not installing anything. Giving up on that completely, so I can't share something I wanted to share with you. But what I have is, let's move across to here. So, I just wanted to show you that while I've been waiting for my internet to come back up again, I've made all these. So, if you want to know what lots of these looks like, there you go. Lots of them. And I'm sending those out as thank yous to customers that ordered with me in January. They're going to be getting, if it's you, don't cheat. They're going to be getting a Here Comes the Sun stamp set as a thank you. They used my online host code, which you can find by going to my blog, www.natalieoshea.co.uk/blog. If you go into a post, it's on the right hand side. Or if you just go on to www.natalieoshea.co.uk, top left, there's an online host code thing. Again, if you're watching this on a replay or on YouTube, I'll put the link underneath as well. But they used my online host code in January, and so they're going to be getting this stamp set for free. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and in fact, it's actually a host stamp set as well. So you can't buy this. You can only You earn rewards if you place an order of £150 or more, and so you can only use your stamping rewards that you get for those orders to buy this stamp set. So I love a circle, love a circle. So, and some nice sentiments there. So that's what they're going to be getting. So I finish those off, and if I'm in luck and I can hit the post office before it closes today, they'll be going out today. So let's have a quick recap of what we have already done. So that is the Incredible You project kits we're doing. That's the card as it comes in the kit, but we tweaked it slightly, changed the sentiment up and changed the bow from the side to there. We then did this card. This is how it's shown in the kit, but we changed it to a horizontal card and put this in the middle and made that a little bit looser than that. And then we have just started card 3. So I've only got card 3 and 4 to go, and we'll be there. So this is card 3, and this is how far we got. We got as far as sticking that over there. So die cuts come already, as the name suggests, cut for you. Come on, I've thrown away the wrong glue, no. So we're going to put that across there, and again that Tombow just gives you that little bit of wiggle room to make sure that you're straight, that your borders are the same either side. I think I'm quite happy with that. There we go. And we've got another sentiment there. So I mean, if you didn't want the silver edge, you could just use the back and have it as plain white, but you can't, in my eyes, you can't beat a bit of bling. It doesn't matter what it is. So what shall we have this time? I think I might go for another sentiment out of the Butterfly Gala. Depends what fits, of course. What does that one say? It says, the good things in life are better with you. That looks quite nice, and that fits there as well. Oh, so I was about to say, where's my block gone? But there it is. So I lay that flat so I know it's straight on the lines there, which means I can use the lines as well to line up my acrylic block. Right, and we're going Bermuda Bay for these sentiments. And there's 2 different ways of opening our ink pads, by the way. You can sit there and open it like a compact, like that. Or you can... Oh. Oh, come on, that was easy. Oh, flick it there. But that's not having any of it today. As I say, it's one of those days. But when I do, this stamp hasn't been used before, so what I tend to do is on the first time of using them, I just stamp it off and give it a bit of a wiggle. Because what happens is, if there's anything, any oils or residue or anything left over from the manufacturing process, it just kind of gets rid of it. So always do that with my first stamp. And then, again, I'm going to line that up. And cross my fingers. Again, you could use your stamp apparatus to be better, but that's good. I like that. So we shall leave that like that. And a couple of dimensionals on the back. Oh, these are coming off this. Both bits of paper are coming off here. And I've die cut them quite well. So we'll stick that again. So there's not too much you can change on this one really. But I can change where I put my bow, and I can change where I put my rhinestones. Can't really change it sideways. Well, I suppose you could, but you could change it that way, but then you'd have a sentiment that would be covering up most of what you've got there. So here we go, my fantastic bunny ear trick again, that I can't do on camera. So 2 bunny ears and a knot. Oh dear. All fingers and thumbs today. There we go. We've got it. Enough that we need anyway, that we can manipulate it and tweak it. And that looks about the right size. So I'll get rid of those extra legs. And sometimes you find that when you turn it over, it's actually nicer on the other side. So back to another glue dot. So you take the paper off. These ones. I don't know where I might go. I might go that way actually. And again, bow to the glue dot rather than trying to get the glue dot off. Give it a good old squish, and then when you pull it up, the glue's attached. Where should we go? I think I might go that way, like the first card. So we can do that. Then some rhinestones. Might go. Oh, let's have a look. I'll have one down there. One, two, three. I'm going to go 5 on this. And there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And there we go. So that's a slight tweaked version of that card. So I hope your day is as amazing as you, or the good things in life are better with you. So that's that card done. And then we are going to go on to this card. And again, I'm going to tweak this one slightly as well. And we have this as our base card. This is our die cut trellis. And lots of bits and bobs on this one. So, as with previous cards, going to just put little dots or splodges around the edge. And do you know what? I'm not even going to put any in the middle on this one because it's all going to be stuck down by this central piece anyway. So let's get that there. So again, as long as I've got an even border going all the way around, and again, rather than pressing that, I'm just going to do that because that's easier. And you can apply pressure without worrying about that. Okay, so we have our sentiment piece here. Now this, you can see this, just looks probably like a piece of green glimmer card to you, but turn it over and look, we have all these leaf things. Branches of leaves, leaf things. So I'm going to have 3 of each. So some have bits cut out, so they're like the skeleton. I'll pick all those out in a minute. Oh, goodness me. And oh, there we go. Is that 2? It's only 2. One more to go. There we go. So let's get rid of bits there. Out. Oh, all quite easy to pop out, but where they've been die cut, they just remain in. You could always use them in your shaker boxes or whatever if you wanted some bits of green glimmer card in there. I should have done this earlier. I thought about doing this earlier. Wouldn't be as much fun as watching me do it though, would it? Oh dear. Okay, so the thing that I would say about this is be careful to make sure that these pieces don't shoot off the edges, because if you end up with them too high and they're going off the edge, it doesn't fit in the envelope anymore. So ask me how I know that. I already did it. Right, so sentiment. What sentiment should we have this time? So I'm so glad we have friends. What else? One that will fit. They're too long, these ones. Oh, I might go hello beautiful. That's quite nice. And that will fit just in the middle there. Perfect. So I'll line that up. Where's my block? There it is. And here we go. Back in with, I've got Bermuda Bay. Again, I've used the stamp before, so I don't need to wiggle it off. I think I might go, let's go opposite. central this time. It could go slap bang in the middle, but in fact I'm going to go slightly skew-if just to change it up a little bit. And right, so then we're going to cover the back with our dimensionals. Try not to get half the backing sheet off this time. Oh, bang crash. I'm going to put quite a few on because I'm going to use these as to help stick some of these embellishments and that on the back. And you can see we've got more of that wiggly twine. Right, so let's get rid of these. So the sentiment is there, so the sentiment is there, and then I'm just going to, so we'll start that there I think, and go up, go round. Hopefully you can see me. I can't see any comments at the moment, but I'm kind of hoping that we haven't gone AWOL again, that the internet's still working. See, look at this. It's not very random, is it? Never mind. It's all good. Do inside, outside. That'll do. You have got ways of kind of wrapping it round your fingers and then putting it on. This is heavier than a lot of the twine, and I just can't do that. So that's the start of it. Let me find out where they are. So now I want some sprays coming out that way and that way. So I'm going to place them from here and just hope I can start catching some of the dimensionals, which I'm not there. Let's move it down a bit and use that bit. So we'll have that bit out there. And so I'm going to do one solid and two. Now, as I say to you, remember, I might go this way again. Then it's less of a worry. I'm going to go sideways. I think I might use that bit there. So again, I'm just looking at the front and deciding where I want them really. That'll do for that side. I'm just using those to stick on. And same again, I'm going to go this way. I'm worrying less now because I'm going to do it sideways, so I can be a little bit more fiddly. There's that. In fact, let's stick on there. I'll do that. Look at that. I'll do. There we go. Oh. I think they're all right. I'll have to move that one though. I think he's sticking out a bit too much there. And you can always cut them down. So if they're too long, well, you could play around with this forever and a day, couldn't you? Right, but what I'm going to do, so you could put some more dimensionals on there, but in fact what I'm going to do is just put a load of glue, because I know that all these are going to stick down, and I know that unless you've got a lot of dimensional on there, it just keeps falling off. Ask me how I know. But this will help. Oh, see, you're going to do it. Might have to put that bit underneath. Hold on with that. Let's put these down first. So, I'll stick that there, and then he can slide in when I'm ready, making sure that he doesn't stick over the edge. There we go. That's better. That's better, and I can wiggle around a little bit. Oh, he's not straight now. Turn it over, apply the pressure that way. Okay, then we have some flowers. So So you can do these flat or you can do them on dimensionals. I did them flat before, so I'm going to dimensional them this time. There we go, one there, one there, no, and one there. So I'm going to put them together around here, I think, this time. So there's one. There's two. And we'll put number 3 over the top there. All in that corner. Lovely. So a few rhinestones and we're done. Can't find my rhinestones. No, where are my rhinestones? Oh, they're right in front of me. So I'll put some rhinestones in the centre of the flowers just because I think you have to. I might even leave that as that. What do you think? I think that'll do. I don't think it needs any more, does it? I mean, you could go mad and you could put a diamond Monty and rhinestone in every single one of those, but I don't think so for today. So, right, that's us finished. That's a different version of that card there as well. So, let's have a look. So they were the originals. That one. That one, that one. Ooh, let me show all of those together. There we go. So that's your 4 originals. Oh, now I'm pushing my luck. And that is the 4 different versions. Slightly different versions. Can't do much with that. But there we go, you can just about see them on there, can't you? So I hope you've enjoyed those, just showing you some different ideas as well with what you have got on there as well. Just showing you as well that you can use the different ink colours, it doesn't have to. I mean, I am all about coordination, don't get me wrong. In fact, let's move me over to here so you can see me. So I'm all about coordination, and that's one of the things I love about Stampin' Up. But it does just go to show that that doesn't look out of place, even though there's not any more lovely lipstick on there. And even though there's no other Bermuda Bay on there, that sentiment looks fine as it is. Lots of different colours together, I think. So, yeah, so that's going to be it for today. So if you're watching on YouTube, then hopefully I'll have stitched these 2 lives together. And hopefully, hey, Pip says hello, hello. So hopefully, yes, we've finally got there and internet is back. A couple of things I wanted to say. So, as I said to you before, if you wanted to shop for either of the, well, you can't shop for the first kit. You get that for free when you order £45 or more. But this kit here that I've just shown you, that's the Incredible You project kit. Again, I'll put the link below this video, so that you can go to that address there and you can just go to kits. We've got more than this as kits. Some of our kits include stamp sets and everything. So they're great. You know I love them. So that is the kits. Use the online host code if you're shopping online. As I said to you, go to www.natalieoshea.co.uk, top left, online host code, and it'll take you to that. It doesn't cost you anything. You're not committing to anything. You just have to put a code on your order. And Layla, I'm back! Yay! I don't know if you're calling me beautiful or the cards, but use the online host code. And as I say, you know, I'm sending those gifts out to my customers today. I also have a customer loyalty program as well, that I kicked off last month. That is for every £40 order that you place, or multiples of £40, you get 1 point. Collect more than 1 point. Collect 10 points, and you can go shopping on me for £40 worth of products for your choice. Once you've accumulated 10 points. So that's kind of it. I was going to remind everybody as well, I did a video yesterday on this online class, so I need to go over there really, don't I? So don't forget, that's still available. Layla says, you ran the cards. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so the online class is available. I'll put the link underneath for that as well. So that is £25 for 20 cards posted to your door. That's going to close this, not this Sunday, next Sunday. last Sunday of the month. So yeah, I've just got another one to go. Yeah, so don't forget that. If you're watching me on Facebook and you don't like my page, then give us a like, and then Facebook will tell you when I next go live, which should be next Wednesday, but you never know, I might surprise you. If you're watching this as a replay on YouTube and you don't subscribe to my channel, then just click the subscribe button, and again, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. And I do tend to move my Facebook lives, well, not move them, they stay on Facebook, but move a copy to YouTube as well. I think that's it. So as I say, we haven't gone on for too much longer, thankfully. Done lots of cards today. So showed you 5 different cards, 4 from one kit and, well, 2 actually from another kit, so 6 cards. Thanks for joining me. Thank you for your patience while we've had the technical difficulties. And yeah, hopefully next week things will go a little bit smoother. But that's it. I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to put that up. There you go. So you got that there as well. So that's it. Thanks for your time. I look forward to spending more time with you soon. Bye.